Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Under center will be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play and second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
The numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 13 carries, 53 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Allen. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen. 7 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Donald. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 21 yards, well done on the return. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got. That 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nifty move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Only a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Let's think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him and put him down on the spot.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now it's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And Spears with another carry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. They need 12 here. It's third down.
And 12.
Here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. On the toss, it's Spears. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. From the 50, it's Darnold. Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 16.
They'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's taken inside his own 40. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward at the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, see, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only few teams in league history ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
Go set.
Darnold now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Darnold. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Now Darnold. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Bears take over.
The Bears offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked. First half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And this will be a Bears 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the 1st half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
60 Eagles, 18, 5 here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick. Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for 2nd half blowout material. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And they will score on pick 6 for the Bears. Touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this 35-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slip free.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started. Basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
13 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
Allen. Able to avoid him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd in the yard.
At the 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
19
line.
Charger, 19 Charger.
Now a carry for Allen.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of
Here we
12.
go.
And the Bears
They'll run with Allen.
Juwan Bentley there to get him down.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Open man, that's Felton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards. It's second down and goal.
Second and 11. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Looking to put a drive together.
Go set.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
It's a gain of 14.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Second and 18 at the 18-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing left sideline there. It's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw is Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears' offense. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter. Current 5-game win streak, looking like it's going to go to 6.
Second down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, not from within throwing range of the first down.
it off out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Second down and 3.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Bears.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Brandon, you got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And it's third down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story we'll talk about after this one. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 42-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Here's second and 10.
Here's Darnold running the option left. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's third and 7.
Here's Darnold.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints first down.
Darnold. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
At the 37-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the line way out there, but it'll be third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Chicago offense set to get... started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And not a whole lot lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, Kendrick. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st down, Kendrick. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCord. That is incomplete.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Chicago, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints,